Man, welcome to Coach Washington Sports Talk. This is your host, Coach DeArmond Washington. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Again, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share button. It's important you do that. Got to take our views up. This is episode 21. We rolling. Like I said last time, we missed a couple weeks due to traveling and other things, but no excuse. Man, we should be on episode 27, but we on episode 21. We're going to keep moving. Whether you watch it or not, we're just going to keep dropping episodes. Today I want to talk, so let's talk about it. Today I want to talk about, man, dads not being around, man. I'm just trying to understand, man, how guys out here making these kids and then are no-shows. You're not around to take care of, man. I know some things happen. You fall out with the moms, or maybe you didn't want the child and she had the child, but you helped make the child. You helped create life, bro. So you got to man up and take care of. I know some situations, the mom makes it hard for the dad. He can't win. He gets missing, regardless of the fact. There's a lot of kids out here that don't have their parents. And I'm talking about it's moms, it's absentee moms too. But today we talking about dads. I'm a dad, husband, father. We talking about absentee dads, man. And you dads, I'm just trying to figure out where you at, man. You got your kids, you don't abandon your kids out here. If you ain't abandon them, you halfway take care of them. You really not put nothing into them because you're not around. You barely get them. They barely see you. And you got other men out here at school, whether it's an uncle, a stepdad, teachers, coaches, stepping in and influencing your kids. At the end of the day, you should be your kid's biggest role model. Should nobody else be stepping in and raising your kids, man? It takes a community, but at the end of the day, you got responsibility. Take care of your kids. You birthed them, you did the act to have them, so you should just be responsible and take care of your kids. Why I'm talking about this, because this relating to sports, man. I'm a coach. We see a lot of kids out here with moms struggling, doing her best, taking care of her kids, taking care of these young men, trying to do all she can to raise them right. But at the end of the day, women can raise good people, but it takes help from men to make a man. I believe in that. You can raise a good person, but a woman cannot raise a man, raise a good person. And when he gets older, he hangs around other men, go to college, whatever, in his real world, working world. He meets other men, older men, guys that got their stuff together. He can get a visual of what he wants to become. People talking to you, older guys talking to you about taking care of your family, the wrongs and the right, giving these young guys without fathers, some type of blueprint. They're getting it from some male teachers giving them, coaches along the way are giving them. When they get to school, they hang around these guys. There might be a couple guys you hang with, all of them got fathers. So you can pick up from little things there. You can pick it up from certain people in the workplace. There's always a role model and a guide somewhere in the workplace that might just be guiding you along, telling you some different things, showing you what it takes to be a man, to take care of your family. It's basic responsibilities your mom can teach you. But we're talking about in depth about taking care of your family, being a man, things you should know, you should learn. A lot of these young boys, they get that from the high school coaches, their male teachers. When they go to college, they're around friends. They meet other guys with dads. The dads talk to them. They get into the workplace. They meet older cats in the workplace. They guide them and help build them and try to teach them how to be a better young man. And then along the way, they can pick it up. But you need men to help you become a better man, a man. You need to be around a good group of guys, whether it's They're your own age or older. Somebody that can be a mentor to you to kind of show you the ropes and the road to be a better man. And I believe, men can only do that. And I think kids need their dads, man. They need to be present in their dad's life. Even in the schoolhouse, man, they treat your kids different when they know your dad is around. When they know your dad is going to pick you up, your dad's going to come to the parent meeting, your dad is coming there, they treat your kids different. I seen it with my own eyes. My coworkers talk about it. When I had my son, my coworker Marcus talked about this. They treat your kids different when they know their dad's around than when they know their dad's not around. They treat the kids different, man. And all these young men out here with anger issues and just issues, man, they need their dads. They need somebody to talk to. They frustrated. Me and Frank was talking the other day about his grandson and what his grandson is going through. And not him, there's plenty of kids I see that going through, man. At a certain point, they need their dads when they get like the middle school, high school. They need their dads around. A lot of guys are just absent, not coming, just not around. How you not around to see your son grow up and become something special? These kids special, man. These kids are special, and you're not doing your part. I don't know, I'm trying to understand why they don't want to do your part, why you don't want to help them grow. They need the help, man. A lot of these little boys are frustrated. I see it every day. They frustrated. Some hide it better than others. But they need guidance. And when you start talking to them and you break it down and start talking to them and you really start getting to know them, they'll open up and they'll tell you stuff. A lot of kids' family, home life, it's not that good. Some of them just looking for an outlet to get away, to go train, just to get away from all the BS that's going on at the house. That's why sports is so important. It's a free time, their time. They can get away and have the time to focus on what they want to do. But when you start talking to these young men out here, man, they want somebody, man. They see their teammates' dad picking them up, bringing them to practice, taking them to practice. See the dad hugging them. They see all of that. They don't have it. But you can't do nothing if you don't have it. You just got to keep it moving. Dads are important, man. To go hang out with your dad. Even your dad don't know nothing about the sport or know nothing about anything. They just want to hang out. It's not all about money. Sometimes kids just want to hang out with you. Chill. Just you and him. They just want to hang out. They need the guidance. They need the guidance, bro. Whether you have all the answers or not. They just want to be around their dad. You need to be there for your kids, man. They get older. They need some instruction. They need to know, learn certain things that's going on in the world. You need to be there to teach them. A lot of these kids got anger issues, man. Like I said, they'd be frustrated. As coaches, I'm going to talk about it from a coach's standpoint, man. Anger issues. Emotions are not in check, man. Very emotional. And we know as men, you have to control your emotions. Your emotions will get you killed, locked up. If you can't control your emotions, a man can't control his emotions, he's going to end up locked up, in jail, or dead. We got enough of that going on, so we need more dads to step up and take care of your kids, man. Come around, be around your kids, man. Come to the games, come to the practice. Go buy some cleats. At least buy him his stuff. Get him his registration fee paid for. Get him to the game. Buy his cleats. I don't see kids on our team. They go stay with their dad. They might not even make the game. Because their dads don't like football or they got something else to do. So when them kids go stay with their parents for the weekend, we know he might not make the game. Most likely he's not even going to make the game. Dads, we got kids, parents that won't even bring them to the game. Can you imagine? You don't been to practice all week. Times you go to your dad's house, you go over there, and the man won't even take you to practice, or won't even take you to the game on Saturday. Won't even drop you off because it's his weekend. He know you got a game, but he won't even drop you off or take you to your game, so you gotta miss your game. I seen that happen so many times, man, and it's sad. Then I seen kids, man, We don't coach them for 5, 6 years. Don't know the boy 5, 6, 7 years. Ain't never seen his daddy. Ain't never seen him. Ain't never seen him. This shit is sad, man. Got kids on the team, they know who they daddies is, and then through your friends you find out that they peoples. But he ain't told his sisters or nothing about his boy. But his boy know him and know you. But the aunts and uncles don't know nothing about the boy. I seen that. That shit is trifling. That shit is trifling, man. That shit's sad that this is going on. You know, we gotta do better as people, as men. I'm talking about all men. We gotta do better, man. Take care of your kids, man. This is the perfect age. This middle school is when we lose them. From 7th to 10th grade is when we lose them in those 4 years. Be there for your kid, man. He need guidance, help. He needs some help, man. Kids running around here ain't got no cleats, man. You go to Ross, get cleats for $23. But you got the coaches like myself and others, we gonna buy them cleats. We gonna make sure, I got them in the truck. I go to Ross's all the time, stack up on cleats, just buy them. Because I know these kids be wanting something, man. They want somebody to talk to. They be needing some help. The mamas be needing helps. And I understand that, so we give them the help. The coaches don't tow up their cars, spend all their gas, spend more time with somebody else's kid than you get to do with your own kid in the 4-5 month span of the season. Spend your money up because you want to feed them. You got to pick them up and take them to practice. They with you all day. You can't let them starve. It's a sacrifice that the coaches do. And we do it every year. We get out here every year and we sacrifice and do it. I'm going to keep doing it. I ain't going to complain. But when are you going to do it? When are you going to take care of your son? Or your daughter? When you going to do it, bro? When you going to come watch and play? We had a kid play for us. One of my sister coaches, Darren, was like, they go such dad. I said, who? I said, his dad dead. He like, no, his dad ain't dead. That's his daddy right there. At one of our home games. They said, oh, his daddy right there. I said, I don't remember him coming to West Lane games. He said he didn't. When his son played for us, he didn't come to the games. The 2 years his son was a superstar at our school, the man MVP, his dad never came to the game. But here it is, 2-3 years later, you at the game watching one of your homeboy son play. That's some trifling shit right there. You watching your homeboy son play, and your son was the man when he was at our program, and you never came and watched him play. This is the shit we see all the time in youth athletics. We see a lot more than this. So you see dudes taking they girlfriend kids to practice and won't even take their own son to practice. You can't keep blaming you don't like the baby mama. I mean, you laid with her. You laid with her. You helped create that. And I'm telling you, we see everything, man. He taking his girl kids to practice and won't even take his own son to practice. Won't even buy him no cleats. This shit is sad. Then these kids, man, a lot of these kids are good kids. I'm not saying they not. But they see the love and affection with their teammates and their teammates' parents. They can see it. You think every kid don't want that? They dad there, hugging them, talking to them. Even they dad there who be on their ass all the time. On they son ass all the time. You think they don't want that type of affection? You think they see it all the time? You think they don't want it? That's something they don't yearn for? We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. I'm talking to my peoples. I ain't talking about, like my friend Donald Powell said, I'm talking to black people. I ain't talking about nobody else but us. We have to do better. We have to do better, man. But I love seeing when the dads are there. Because it's a lot of dads that are there. I ain't painting this picture like it's a big problem, a lot of kids. No, it's a few of them. But a lot of times the dads are there, man. Big up to all the dads who's involved with their kids' life, who take them to practice, who's there. You see them at the workouts. You see them at practice. They at the games. Who supporting their kids. That means something. Kids need that support. Our kids need all the support they can get. So big up to the dads out there doing what dad's supposed to do. We don't get no credit because that's something you supposed to be doing. But I'm going to give you a shout out. We just being responsible parents. And I like to see more dads step up to the plate, man. I don't care how long it's been. You can build a relationship with your kid. You got to start somewhere. These moms be needing help, man. They be needing help. And then sometimes the moms will talk to you. I cut a little boy. I don't know where he's at. I cut it, got rid of his ass. His mom begged me, broke down crying, saying, Coach Watch, don't cut him. It's all he got is this. I'm trying to save him. And I put him back on the team. Put him back on the team. I'm trying to save him, Coach Washington. She trying her best to save him. Ain't getting no help. Ain't getting no help. We got to do better, man. You got to do better, brothers. You got to do better. Take care of your kids. Get involved in their life. Show up to school. Go eat lunch with them. Make sure you buying them shit. They school clothes. Book bags. I got a homegirl, man. Her ex-husband. He an ex-husband. He ain't no baby daddy. He an ex-husband. She's done a good job of protecting her kids and not letting them, not blaming, but dude wouldn't even take his son to get a haircut. This is what I'm talking about. Won't even take his son to go get a haircut. Mama shouldn't be doing that. That should be the daddy's job. Take him to go get these haircuts and talking to him and giving him guidance. Trying to keep him off the street. But yet still we got moms taking their little boys to go get haircuts. She should not be in there taking them to get a haircut, but they have to do what they have to do. If, it affects these kids in the sports world, they mad, they be pouting. They be mad and pouting, upset. You talk to them, they smacking their lips. They need guidance, bro. They need guidance. The coaches, we doing the best we can, man. But sometimes with these new age kids, it's getting out of hand. We only could do so much, man. And I don't understand. I'm just trying to figure out where you at. You everywhere else. You everywhere else, man. Start doing better and taking care of your kids. Me and my friend Don talking about this all the time. And you could tell the young men, you could tell them. You could tell the ones. I got kids on my team, man. It's 8 o'clock. We don't end the workout. So here it is. I'm waiting on the parent to pick their kid up. We leave. They supposed to be in practice. They don't miss practice. But they at the school. And it's 8:30 in the afternoon. We asked, I stopped them like, where y'all going? We going to such and such house. I said, this time? They're like, yeah. I said, we got workouts tomorrow at 6:30. They stay uptown. We at Sedgefield. This is a couple miles away. Not too far away if you're catching the transit train, but still enough distance away. It's 8:30. They should be home, but they walking to somebody else's house at 8:30 at night, knowing how long you're going to be there, because they probably got another 10-minute walk to get there. And if I know anybody parents like I am, I'm sending their ass right back, because it's 8:30. You're not coming over here and hanging out at 8:30. So they're not getting back home at 9, 10:30 at night. They're unwatched, unsupervised. The moms are looking for them because they'll call me like, you seen him? Have you seen him? He ain't answering his phone. He over here at Sedge when he should be at home. Then he got to make another 10, 15-minute walk back to South Boulevard to get on that transit train and then go home. But they're roaming the streets looking for something when they should be home taking care of their brothers and siblings, but their moms are working or at work or sleep, getting ready for work, thinking they at the house, but they just running the streets, man. We can't have that. We got enough problems to be having our young men running the street. And I talk to them all the time about it. But if their dads was around, they wouldn't be doing that. He would be home somewhere. with his pops, or he know, hey, I got to get home by a certain time. This is the stuff that's going on, man. These coaches sometimes ain't right. They know who got dads and who don't. They'll treat you a certain way. They know your daddy around. You need to be there. They need to have somebody standing behind them, supporting them. It can't always be the moms, man. We got to lead by example. We got to lead, man. I just talk about this in the day of youth sports, man. These dads are missing. You go to the games, man, it's all moms, aunties, and grandmas at the game. You see dads, but it ain't enough like it should be. We got to do better. Like I say, me and my friend Donald, I talk about Donald all the time. This is a topic we've been talking about all week. Trying to figure out how we can help the problem, why they're not around. Why they not around? Ain't taking care of their responsibility, man. And then, how he gonna become a better man? If he don't see what a good man is, how can we expect for him to be a good man? That's what I'm talking about, between women can raise a good person. But how can he know, how can you raise a good man when he don't even know what that is? It's two different things. You don't take care of your kids, they get older, how he's gonna know what he's supposed to do? I have to handle this situation. The lucky ones, like I say, the lucky ones, they go off to school, they meet a good group of guys, they pick up on things, they meet good tutors. Not tutorers, they meet good mentors. They meet good mentors as far as it might be the professor. It might be somebody to work at the school, a good counselor. It might be an older student that's talking to them, that gives them guidance. They might go off to the military and get it that way. Give them some type of structure. The other ones, they might get it at the job. But you got a good, they call them uncle, OG, somebody in the job, because they gonna place you with an older guy that can talk to you if they talking to you, and he can pick up things from that guy. Mentorship. But what do the ones do who don't have any mentorship? Where are they going? Not all of them are going to jail, but a lot of them are, and then they gonna learn the same shit in there that they could have learned out here. But he don't gave his free time away because he's unwatched. You know, it bothers me, man, that so many people are doing it. So many people are doing it because I tell my wife this all the time. My father-in-law couldn't believe it. I'm not hanging out. I'm not hanging out with you. You're not my peoples, bro. If you got kids, don't take care of your kids, man, I don't want you around me. Seriously. I come from that environment. I come from that. I wasn't raised in survival, though. Not saying all. I wasn't raised in survival. I was raised in the country with my granddaddy, and I was raised in love with my mom, my aunties, and my grandparents, my uncles. I was raised in love, not really raised out here a little different. I was raised in love, man. I wasn't raised in survival mode. A lot of kids being raised in survival mode. I wasn't raised in survival mode. I come from a single parent home, and I can see the stress on my mom. I picked it up early. I could see how that affected her, how that affected us. But I wasn't raised in the survival mode. You got kids being raised in survival mode, so they're missing out on a lot of things because the lights are getting cut off. No water, no food. So I just want to talk about that today, man. Things we can do to help our kids get better, and bless all the people out there who are helping the kids in situations like this, who's stepping up and trying to be that man in the kids' life. Big up to all the coaches who are doing it. That's what ended up happening whether you wanted to or not. All the coaches who were doing it, big up to all the coaches. All the teachers who stepping in, those male teachers who stepping in, all the mentor programs they have out here who are helping kids, the big brothers, all the people who are stepping up, man. All the older teammates who are stepping in and giving some guidance. Shout out to all you people out there who's trying to make a difference in our young men's life, because we need it, especially in this day and age. We need it, man. We need people stepping up, talking to these young men and guiding them. And it just ain't in sports. This is in life, period. We gotta do better. How you gonna hang with somebody who won't take care of his kids? You trust somebody like that? The man won't take care of his own flesh and blood. How loyal you think he is if he won't take care of his own kids? I don't be around them. But some people do, and that's how you roll, that's how you roll. But this is Coach Washington Sports Talk, man. We just talking about something real today. Not really about sports, but people just being responsible. We gotta be more responsible. And who we choosing, ladies? We gotta be more responsible in who we choosing. I know all of them don't start off like that, but hell, it's signs. And you guys gotta do better, man. You should be ashamed of yourself out here. Got the coaches taking care of your son. He picking him up 3 days a week for months. He done did the shit probably about 8 months out the year. He got your son more than you do, or if you do even get him. You got the schools, big up to all the schools out here who's helping out kids. My coach Darren got a good eye for it, man, better than me. He pay attention to this stuff. He gonna say, watch, that boy had the same pair of socks on at practice 2-3 days. I'm a head coach, man, I'm trying to get it. And he say, ask him, is he all right? Go ask him, you all right? You need anything? I need things. Big out to Cupperson, man. He's big on that. Coach Cup. Coach Cup, he got an eye for it. He know it. Go take care of our kids, man. Ask them what they need. We'll put it in their locker, or we take them home. We got it in a truck. We're going to make sure you got the bases what we can give you. Socks, underwear, t-shirts, soap, whatever. We'll get it. At least the basics. We'll look out for you. Make sure you got something for Christmas. Just tell me what's on your list. I get one of my players. I say, I told you I'm going to get you something for Christmas. You never call me about your list. Hell, if you need to, I invite you over to my house for Thanksgiving and Christmas, because some of these kids don't even get that. They don't get that, man. And I know coaches who've been taking care of, picking kids up, doing it for years, man. Some schools are helping parents pay their bills, trying to keep their lights on. The community is doing it. But where the dads at? How you sleep at night? How you sleep at night? Why your peoples don't hold you accountable? Why your homeboys don't hold you accountable? Because he the same way too. He the same homeboy. He do it too. How you hang with a man that don't take care of his kids? Got his kids out here starving in the street because it ain't your business, right? It ain't your business. Yeah. Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather. That's what I want to talk about today, man. I just went on a little rant about we need more. We got positive role models. We need more. We need more men helping out, because these guys is not going to do it. We need more people to step up and help our kids out, but we need these men to be more responsible. Come take care of your kids. Come hang out with your kids. Pick them up. Pick them up. Just hang out with them, go talk to them. Let them ride with you. Hell, fuck that. They need clothes. Get them clothes, playboy. They need right. You can make sure they go to school. Go check out his grades. Go pop up on them. Pay that registration. Get them cleats, them basketball shoes. That should be your job anyway. I buy all that shit for my son. I ask my wife to buy nothing. I'm buying that. For what? We need more people to step up, man up, so we can take care of these kids, man. I went on a little rant today, but that was my podcast. Was gonna be about that. Stepping up. Shout out to all the dads. You know who you are. All the uncles, all the stepdads, all the mentors, the coaches, who doing their part. Thank you. If ain't nobody told you, thank you for what you do for our kids, man, because they need it. All the money you don't spend. Half the coaches' wives be angry, man. If these wives could get at y'all ass, they would get on y'all ass. All the money to come out the house. But when you love what you doing and you meant to do it, you gonna do it. It'll come back to you. It always will come back to you. God give it back. It'll come back. So this pertain to you. Step up, my man. Take care of your kids. They didn't ask to be here, but they here. Take care of your kids, man. A lot of these kids are great athletes, great students, great peoples. Are gonna do great things. Where would you be when they do it, when they accomplish? You gonna be the guy coming in late in the picture? When he don't became great, now you wanna show up, you want a piece of that pie? I didn't believe that when my mama said men would do that. Then I started to see, oh, they'll do that at the end, they'll pop up. When he look like he gonna be something, here they come. Don't wait till the end. Step up, take care of your responsibilities. Do what you're supposed to do. We need help. Coaches need help. School needs help. The mamas need help. But at the end of the day, the kids need help, man. They the #1 priority. Let's prioritize our business. Take care of our kids, men. If you that dad that ain't doing it, start doing it. Step up. That was my talk for today. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Again, this is Coach Washington Sports Talk. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Went on a little rant today about daddies not doing what they supposed to do. But if we don't say it, somebody got to say it. I'm going to say it. Just so we'll know somebody said something to them. Coach Washington out.